Hello and welcome to the Stamp Camp's online techniques class. Today's technique is going to be dry embossing on vellum. So to do this technique you want the cardstock vellum. It's a little thicker than just regular vellum. It is called the cardstock vellum. And you also need the foam pad and you need the stylus. This is from the Simply scoring tool. And then we're going to use the black Stays On ink. And the stamp I'm going to use is this little penguin. And I can't think of the name of the stamp set right now. It'll be on my blog and I'll put it on the video. But we're going to ink my little penguin up here with the black Stays On and stamp that on to the vellum. And while that is drying, I'm going to take the boot from, let me see, I can't think of the name of this one either. But we're going to stamp that on a piece of vellum as well. So it has time to dry before I use it. There's our boot. Now with this stamp set here, I have it in wood and in clear. What happens is when you get them, the words are underneath each boot. Now I wanted my words separate from my boot so I could just use the boot if I wanted to without the words. So what I do is I cut the words off and I mount them on the end of the block, and so I put the boot and the words on the same block, but they're cut apart. So just a little tip for you there. And the name of the stamp set is Bootiful Occasions. So we're going to go back to the penguin here. And you're going to flip him over so he's upside down, so the black Stays On is on the other side. And you can use either side of the stylus. And then what you're going to do is you're going to outline your image like so. And because I want my penguin all to be white, I'm just coloring, filling that all in. Can you see how that pressing down on that vellum has made it really white? And then I'm going to turn them over and it pops it up so you have your dry embossed look. You can see it better when I put it on the black. Isn't that cool? I gotta do it by his feet here a little bit better right there. There. Now I'm going to attach it to the black. Get my adhesive here. Before I attach it to the black, I want to stick the white. Because vellum, you can see through vellum, so you need some way to attach adhesive so you can't see the adhesive. So what I did was I cut out a circle out of the Whisper white and put the vellum behind. Now how I got my circle centered was I took a sticky note, and because it's sticky I want to stick it to, let's see if you can get in there and see that, stick it to just a very thin piece of paper. This is my scrap paper, and then I come in with the 1 and I think it's 3/4 inch circle punch. And now I have this circle which is sticky, and I can place that anywhere on my square that I want, and then that way I can see it centered. I should have cut another piece of white. So what I did was I stuck the sticky note where I liked where it looked centered, and then I came back in with my punch and punched out my hole so that it's centered all the way around. And then I can stick it on the black piece. And it's so nice that Neil decided to mow when we were doing our video. You can hear the lawnmower. So that's that. I turned this little guy into this little 3x3 card like this. And then I also did the same technique. This zebra was in the same stamp set, and then I just turned that into a little 3x3 card. So you have cute little 3x3 cards. Now for the boot, I stamped that on the cardstock vellum, flip that upside down, and then the little circles, polka dots on the boot, we're gonna just pop them. And then I did the little band in the center here. So there you go, you got all the little spots. Now I created a frame with our framelit in the Big Shot out of black. So I'm gonna go ahead and put adhesive on the back of this. And center that over my boot. Like that. Then this is going to go on this gray piece of cardstock, like that. And down here at the bottom, I'm going to stamp, grab your broom, cast your spell, and shake your booty. This is going to get stuck on this piece of Whisper White. Then the base of my card is black, and then I have this DSP that is going to go on this piece of white. And then that's going to go on the black. And then the boot is going to go in the center here. And then on my finished card, I added a little bow and I popped it up, but because this is going to go on my technique page, I want to keep it as flat as possible. So I'm going to put that there. And then the other side here, I'm going to just put my penguin. So you can see the couple different ones there. So these are the dry embossed vellum. And here's another one done. This one was done a couple years ago. The stamp set is retired now, but just another look with some crumb cake behind it. There you go. Dry embossing on vellum. Thanks for stopping by.